Good evening. A Rebels bikie gang member was sentenced in the Supreme Court today for robbing a man he thought owed the gang money. Shannon Althouse was jailed for 2.5 years.
Prosecutor David Morters presented the court with intercepted phone transcripts from January, where Jared Davis described himself as the Sergeant-at-Arms for the Rebels bikie gang, his sole purpose to enforce the repayments of debts to the gang. He described collecting money from people in Darwin like drawing blood from a stone. 30-year-old Davis pleaded guilty to 7 counts of attempting to pervert the course of justice. He was supposed to be sentenced today, but that was postponed when the prosecution submitted the new transcript evidence before Justice Peter Barr. Davis's defence lawyer John Tippett QC described the transcripts as sheer bravado on his client's part, adding they have no relevance to the case. Co-offender Shannon Althouse was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison to serve a minimum of 12 months, and Justice Peter Barr described his own sentencing of the 27-year-old as lenient. Althouse and Davis demanded $450 from a man, but it was a case of mistaken identity. He paid up all the same after they punched him. Althouse's partner Lauren Chambers and other friends and family were there to show their support. Do you think Justice Barr was lenient? He could have had life in prison. He'll only be serving 1 year. How do you feel? Also in the Supreme Court today, the case of Yelena Yusuf, the woman involved in a hit and run in 2012. The judges found that a driver must stop and assess the situation if they strike a person to determine whether they can be helped. Yusuf's matter goes to trial later this month. El Mitros, 9 News.